Welcome back, everyone. This is the VG Purist, and I'll be coming at you with some Season 9 action for the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. In the last bit, we saw an absolute bloodbath. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos Dwarves paying with real bones and blood. Undead team getting the last laugh, I think, with the foul and getting the death injury on the Chaos Dwarf team, which needs the Chaos Dwarves to survive. I mean, hell, they named their team, or the race is known for it, right? I mean, the whole team is called Chaos Dwarf for a reason, and he's going to be down a whole bunch of them in the next bit. So, who's he going to face off? That's the question. Will it be the Lizardman team or the Nurgle team? Either way, when you think about it, this Chaos Dwarf team might be in for it because both of these guys are very strength heavy, and the Chaos Dwarves, sure, they're gonna get some loner players for the next bit, but it's gonna be hobgoblins, and that's the really unfortunate thing. But first, yes, let's take a look at this game here. Lizardman team did take out the vampires in the last bit. Nurgle team actually taking out a pretty good undead team themselves, so we're gonna see who's gonna get the better of it as I search for this replay. Man, are we going to see another good one, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get to that replay, and here we go. Oh, finally, a game has been played. What's this? They can do a couple of chores with guard, maybe? Okay. Well, I hope so, because Crucifer's going to need it. Like I said, I really want Crucifer to make it back to the championship match because they just got bamboozled in the Champions Cup 7, so we'll see. But first, in this game, it's going to be the Lizardman team, ____, coached by Pole, taking on this Nurgle team, coached by Mishapz. Big Papa's in the house. And we're going to see the opening coin flip, and we are going to be underway quite soon. Alright, in my preliminary predictions, I said I like the Nurgle team to win this match, and the reason why I said that is because the Nurgle team, if you can see the skills, and we're about to cover it, holy crap, they got lots of good ones there. And I'm pretty sure if the Chaos Dwarf team, Crucifer, was watching, he's probably more or less hoping that the Lizard team will make it through, I think, because Nurgles could get pretty murderous, especially with guys with Claw and also Mighty Blow piling on the backfield. But first, yes, it is going to be Big Papas in the house. They're going to get the reception. The Lizardman team will play some defense at the first bit, and we're going to cover the skills. Yes, so the Lizardman team did get by the vampires after going down 2-0 and then somehow pulling off the win 3-2. If you haven't seen that match, a thriller to the end. But man, vampires had loads of opportunities to win that game, just could not get past the bloodlust in the end. But Lizardman team now, he's going to have his Saurus with a block for just about all of them. I believe actually all of them, yes. Block for all of the Saurus, and that's a thing here. With the Skinks, one of them with the sidestep. There's someone here with the block sidestep. Diving tackle with the sidestep there. And also guard with all of them with block, as I said. Mighty Blow with the piling on. And then this one here with the tackle ability. So pretty good stuff for the Saurus. And as I've always said here, Lizardman team doesn't necessarily have the natural person to go for the tackle ability. And did opt to put tackle on his two Saurus up in the front line. But with that one agility, can actually just get based up, and then after that, what are you going to do? You can't use your tackle guy any longer. But I guess it's nice to have anyways, because if they play against dodgy teams and they put Elven linemen up front, they won't be able to dodge away with great ease and may actually force some more rerolls out of them. Croc score as the staple for this Lizardman team does have one skink to come in, and Nurgle team, we're going to cover those guys. Oh yes, indeed. Nurgles with their very cute Beast of the Nurgle up at the front line. He's got this wonderful tongue that he wants to give you a little tastings with. Oh yes. He's cute. Come on, guys. Come on. Well, it is just going to be a level 1 Beast of the Nurgle, but still, one more SPP away from getting that crucial, I think, a almost needed stand firm. If not, you get something like, I don't know. I think if you get doubles, definitely go with the block no matter what. But I think you get stand firm first. And then maybe the claw afterwards. Or something. But it's kind of a coaching decision at that point. Next up, Nurgle Warriors. And they too also sport that block ability. And they all come inherent with that disturbing presence and also the foul appearance. And so if more foul appearance comes out more often than not, then that really messes up your game plan big time. Block and the guard here for that Nurgle Warrior. More blocking guard. This one with the mighty blow and the claw with the block ability. This one mighty blow and the block ability. And just one more, just two more SVP away from getting his claw, I do believe. And then the main ball carrier, two heads, sure hands with the blodge ability in the backfield. Mighty blow piling on block. Claw with the tackle ability there. Strip ball, tackle, wrestle, huge ball hog there. Dirty player with that roster, and it's as if they subscribe to VGP because he's got the mean ball handler. He's got the dirty players for the fouls. He's got the ball hawk. He's got the main big hitters up at the front line. Oh yes, indeed, he's ready to rock. A couple of guys here, a couple of rotters there to come in the next bit. You think you like Fluffy with the prehensile tail? Okay. I mean, it's just yeah. I mean, it's just kind of a coaching thing at that point. But I think to make the most use of the starting abilities there with the tentacles, you get that stand firm really uncomfortable, really big time uncomfortable. Especially if you're able to get him onto those 2 strength guys, and more often than not, you're going to see the Beast of the Nurgle not being based up by anyone in particular. So you will quite usually, be able to have a free hand and moving wherever he pleases. Quick snap, and that's help out the Nurgle team. Get these guys a little bit better hitting position. But yeah, I mean, Beast of the Nurgle, I think one of the best, if not the best, big guy. I think maybe besides the tree. Beast of the Nurgle, Croxagore. I think that's how I would order it. But I think the tree is only really useful because of all that extra strength. But then again, they just got so many negative traits. They can get rooted, and then if they do get hit, then you only have 50% chance of picking them up. I mean, it's just ball's gonna fall short there. Luckily though, he had the quick snap, so is able to get a rotter in front of it and might be okay-ish. Does have a sure hands guy in the front line, so as long as it's not too bad. Perfect Blood Bowl weather. In the inducements though, we do see already a wizard for this Lizardman team, so that might actually be a huge thing, especially since the ball is right there. Nurgle team is going to pick up that ball, not really move too far away from the front line, so we may actually see a fireball come right in the front bit, and then Skinks might jump in there and get to the ball. You think the Beast needs guard? Yeah, I mean, they're also short of that as well. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a coaching decision, I guess. Yeah, guard's also a good one to take through first kill. I mean, personally, I like the stand firm only because it really makes big time use of the tentacles. But then, I guess you kind of have to look around and see, alright, well, who am I facing against more often than not? I guess more often than not, you face against bashier teams, and guard's a better one to have instead of the stand firm, because then you'll be able to make use of the Beast of the Nurgle just moving in there and being very uncomfortable. Oh, really stupid, and won't be able to keep his tackle zones, unfortunately. Wanted to probably get the hits off on this Saurus. But Saurus is going to get spared for the mighty blow hit for the time being. Let's take away the default skills. Make it a whole lot easier to see. And no wizard usage here by the Lizardman team. As of yet, not going to do it. Just going to hold on to it for the time being. I can't blame him there. Having the wizard in hand by itself is a pretty powerful thing. As you can see already, the Nurgle team not going to put up a huge cage, although I don't think he could have anyways, but still, he won't put up the natural 4-point cage. He's going to have to continue to play screen cage-ish. Keep away. Yeah, the Star is pretty nice, I'd say. I think maybe one more skill with these tackle guys, you get the break tackle so that he can absolutely use the tackle whenever he needs it. I mean, heck, he's got the break tackle for this one already, so he's going to be just fine with that SARS. So he just needs the break tackle right over here. He went with the piling on for this guy, and so I think probably should have went with the break tackle instead of the piling on, but I can't blame him there. Ooh. Nurgle team gonna put up a 3-point cage. And will we see a fireball? Oh, but it looks like he's just gonna go ahead and get the blitz off. 3-die block, defender stumbles. And as I said, you can blitz a skink. You do it! That's the main ball handlers for the Lizardman team. You get enough enters on those guys, and then nobody can really handle the ball with great ease. Although, I've seen Sarses get the touchdown. They have made off like beasts and ran off to the backfield and grabbed up the ball and ran for the touchdown. I've seen that before, so... Well, you know, that's the nice thing. Again, Blood Bowl. You never know. Crosscore himself will bonehead it. And the center is absolutely wide open now. No tackle zones around that guy, and so Sars is going to have to make use of what he has. Hopefully get down this beast of Nurgle, maybe get another assist there. There you go. There you go. 2-die block on the beastie, and he does get the defender down die. Good stuff. Skinks, goblins on rollerblades. Yeah. Well, I mean... Obviously, if I had to choose, I'd definitely go with the skink, right? I mean, just so fast. And the other skink will get out of harm's way for the time being and get over to at least tie up the Beast of Nurgle for now, so he can't move after getting himself back up. And that's going to be a safe-ish play, but then now he's standing up and the tentacle is now holding him back, so... I don't know if that was going to be the best move, but it is what it is at this point. Defender down die. We'll be able to take him down. And Nurgles looking pretty good. Should be able to make a sweep along the right side after the splits. He's going to take down here. 1-die block. Going to get the skull. Both down die. And that's not good enough. And now, ho-ho! Zombies, 2 agility. Oh, not zombies. Rotters. I'm sorry. The Rotters got 3 agility. Oh man, I got them all mixed up with the zombies. Well, Rotters. They are. No, they're just they're the fun creatures. I think they got no skills to speak of, but they do have the decay. And you know they get those injuries and they get really injured. Skink is tying up that beast. Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's going to be a sidestep one too as well, so... Beast and Nurgle won't have an easy time taking him down. Doesn't have tackle or anything like that, so... Only a defender down die, but still. Nurgles are looking like they're going to get stoppered up along the right side here. And, you know, the Lizardman team, I'm surprised to see not more Lizardman teams in this playoffs. This is going to be the only Lizardman team making it to this playoffs, but man, they're so strong with those stars. If you get those guys going, I mean, they're just so difficult to deal with. You get a huge front line with the stars with 4 strength up front. Croc score to help them out. Like, that's 7 guys with 4 strength or better up in the front line. Sure, you got the Skinks, but I mean, just so difficult to deal with. And they also got the on value 9 as well. So it's like, why don't we see any more Lizardman team in these Champions Cup? Mainly, what we do see is the undead teams and the orc teams, maybe, and the necromantic teams, chaos dwarves. But I mean, we just see one Lizardman team, and oh, there's the defender down die with the 3-die block, and that's got to be the danger right there. Does get the hit off, and hey, Beast of Nurgle, he leveled up, yay! So we'll see what Mishapz gets maybe after the match. We'll see what he likes, what Mishapz likes for his first skill. I mean, I think really the Beast and Nurgles, you can't lose, right? I mean, any first skill you take is going to be a good one. Lest the, you know, let it be guard or stand firm or whatever. Claw. Who knows, right? Who knows? Get a double for the block. I think the most troubling thing is, boy, what happens when you get the 12, right? Do you take the +1 in strength? I think if anything, I think a +1 in strength is a automatic get, no matter which character you have, unless they already have a +1 in strength. But even then, it has to be kind of considered, right? Like, ooh, another +1 in strength? Ooh, you just how can you deny? That's such a good thing to get. Nurgle team feeling the crunch here. He's gonna just get to the right side. Foul appearance will save that hit. And defender down die. We should see a hit now. Yes, nice hit there on this right side. And the blitz is gonna come out from the Kroxigor. And looks like he's gonna just hit and move. Stick and move, stick and move. And get to the backfield and hold up the Pestigor there in this backfield. I think earlier I called them the Beastman, but sometimes I miscall them as well. But yeah, they're the Pestigors. And ooh, really stupid there along the left side. Really needed him actually, because the Pestigor with the ball was going to absolutely come around this backside and makes his way towards the left there. Really needed him, but got the really stupid yet again. So here's the blitz. They're like Beastman though. Does get the horns, gets the 2-die block, gets the defender stumbles. That's beautiful. Ooh, gonna also follow up with a armor value break. That is even more wonderful. Gonna stun him up for the time being, but because he does get the hit down, he does step on through, does maneuver his way, and Nurgle team looking pretty good now. Unfortunately, no Beast of Nurgle to help out in the front bit, but I think damage is already done. Again, Sars, 1 agility. Not looking too good. And there's the fireball. It's going to come out. Oh, it's going to hit that ball carrier and also injure him. So we're going to hopefully see. Oh, will the regeneration come through? Yes, it will come through. And that's going to be great. But now he won't have his main ball carrier. But the fireball doesn't open up any more spaces. And so does get the ball carrier in the least and does get the injury. So it was a bit of a successful one, but oh, the blitz, the foul appearance, really needed to get him down, but foul appearance is going to ruin everything. Sars is going to continue to get tied up here and won't be able to move this Sars up to hopefully be able to maybe tie up a couple of characters. And the Skink, he's going to try to dodge out, but they are always unreliable at best. Yeah, I don't know if I like that firebolt right there. I think I would have held it. Anyways, you know, what was the follow-up, right? What was the follow-up? And you have to kind of plan for the worst, right? I mean, when you play Blood Bowl, it's pessimistic at when you're playing. You gotta play pessimistically, so you gotta think, boy, okay, what if I only get down one of these guys? Even if he didn't get the ball carrier down, how is he gonna follow up after that? Nurgle Warrior just standing true there, and the Rotter, he's got the rock. And more really stupids. Oh no, really needed him, but I think it should be okay because the Skink, only one Skink can maybe get to there, and that's all right. This Skink, he's stunned for the count after failing that dodge. Pestigor, stand up. Nurgle team gonna try to get there and get the hit. He does have tackle for that. Pestigor does get him down. Injury here. Oh, yes, and I think that's it there. That should be a touchdown coming up by the end of the half. Nurgle team looking pretty good and actually getting a couple of injuries off on a pair of Skinks. So, going to be down to, what, 3 Skinks now left for the duration of the game. Foul appearance. So many of them have been saving the hits of these Nurgle Warriors, and because of that, that's the danger of playing against the Nurgle team. You want to take down these dangerous Nurgle Warriors, and then you get foul appearance, and suddenly you're now base to base with them. And then they get hit. And again, I'm a little bit surprised we don't see more Nurgle teams in the final, in the champions. I mean, it's just, why don't we see more Nurgle teams? Why don't we see more Lizardman teams? Because both of these guys pretty strong. And don't forget, Nurgle teams, they have that access, the free access to those mutations, right? Regularly. One die block. Oh, and that's perfect. Saurus gonna get the hit in, and we'll get the stun. That's nice, but at this point, oh, another really stupid. More ones coming out, and I don't think the escort's gonna be there now. But I do believe that these pescors should be able to tie up these Saurus, or the Sauri. I don't even know what the plural is for Sauruses. But he should be able to get the pescors to get over there and be able to tie them up. So no worse for wear. These are going to be the guys without the break tackle even. Ryder, he's making off like a madman to the end zone. He's got 30 player. Your job's to foul, not to score touchdowns. But we'll take it. Ooh, Apothecary is actually going to be used on the Saurus. And going to blow it right there. So, what? That's a big surprise there, because anyways, I believe even if he does use the Apothecary there, the score is going to come. By the time he gets out of stun, the score is going to be there. What in the world is that all about? He uses the Apothecary. Am I? Oh man, he uses that there, and I think that was kind of a rage usage. But by the time he comes back from stun, the Rider would have already scored it. There comes the blitz through. Just gonna be a push. Luckily no foul appearance there. But he will get the blitz through. Will be able to touch up the Rider. Again, luckily he's got the 3 agility. No confusion with any zombies. Who confuses Riders with zombies? Nobody. Only smart, intelligent, beautiful people do. And there's a nice hit. Lizardman team, he'll take that injury finally. He gets something here on the board. And it's going to be that strip ball tackle wrestle. And let's see the regeneration. No regeneration there. So not going to be having that ball hawk any longer. But I don't know. Actually, that Nurgle team, that's actually a big miss there, because these Skinks would be the ones holding the ball. And I do believe none of the Skinks have sure hands. And so that's actually a really good one for the Lizardman team to take out, because he's got the wrestle with that tackle ability and also that strip ball. So, I mean, it's just, that's a big hit right there. That Pestigore going out. The regeneration failed, and unfortunately, not going to continue to have him for the next bit. But with the defender stumbles, the Rotter is going to walk in. And I don't know why you used the Apothecary on the SARS, because it was absolutely wasted. Yeah, that was definitely a tilt. He was definitely on tilt Apo. That was a huge waste. Absolute waste. Nurgles now. He gets the score, and he's going to be up 1-0, Mishapz. But that was his possession half, so not a big deal, but still. Nurgles, though, we'll take that. He's going to be down his main ball hawk, though. Look at that. Well, I guess more Rotters for the fun on the pitch. Rotter will make that touchdown there. And he scores it. Does it say score here? Let's see here. Go for roll. The blocks, the defender stumbles. No, it doesn't say who scored it. Unfortunately, though. Lizardman team, though, if he does get a riot, he could actually score it, because Skinks, with that stunty ability, just need a few 3+ dodges, and you got your nose into the end zone, baby. Yeah, Lizards need some more Rotter harm, that's for sure, Scum. You wouldn't hate the Apo? Well, I mean, look, the reason why I will hate on the Apo is because Look, he's got this right here to get the KO back, and then he's still got the end of the half. So he has 2 chances on a 50%. A 75% chance he's gonna come in. You know what I mean? Like, you got a really good chance that he's coming back in. You just gotta play percentage, and I guess, anyways, Nurgles haven't really seen that much on the Nurgles really haven't seen too much on the attacks there. Ooh, might actually see a 1-turn touchdown there. Oh, we might actually see it. We might actually see it. But as someone else pointed out, Nurgle's team does have the Mighty Blow and the Claw ability, so we should see more injuries coming out in a little bit. But yes, it is going to be another hit in there, and as you can see, Skink with 8 movement allowance, all he needs is 1 more push, and he's in range, and he's got this router 3-die block, and I think he should be. Oh, did he miscalculate? Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, let's see. Well, anyways, I think the Lizardman team kind of miscalculated there, or maybe he just couldn't get enough guys to get there. But I think, oh man, he's gonna fail the pickup roll. It's all moot anyways. Fails the pickup roll, and that's it. Yeah, just you gotta play the percentage there, and you gotta keep the APO. If he wasn't playing against a killer team like the Nurgle team, maybe okay. And yeah, if he's got a lot of skills, if he was a killer lizard, yeah. But then, yeah, it's just, I think it was a huge. I stand by my statement. It was a huge waste. But I guess don't want to leave the chance. He does still now have his complete front line there. And if the KO'd Lizardman does stay out, the KO'd SARS continue to stay out, then he'd be down 2 guys for this next bit and a little bit lacking in the front line. But he still has this front line with all the Sarai and also the Croxagore. He's just going to have to play with 3 Skinks in the backfield, but just going to be 1 person down, and that's it. Nurgle team, though, he's still got his full complement. Going to be down the main ball hawk, though. This Pestigore. We're going to see how they're going to be able to cope with this. And really, all the Nurgle team needs to get is a few more injuries here. Back to back, maybe, and then that's it. Breaking routers only to get stuns. A little bit frustrating here for the Lizardman team. You'd really like to see some big hits on those routers and then watch them stay out. And there's one right there. And I'm gonna get 2 injuries. But he does have the regeneration, right? Oh no, he doesn't have regeneration. No, he doesn't have regeneration. Oh gosh, I'm absolutely confused with the zombies there. He's got the Nurgle rot though. Why do I keep thinking they're zombies, guys? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna continue on, and only beautiful, intelligent people confuse them with zombies, right? Come on. Alright, so there we go. There's the big hit. Rodder's gonna go down, and that will help out big time. That will help out. And Nurgle team actually avoided a big hit there. Only 2 badly injured, no long-term injuries, so he'll be able to keep that Rodder for the long term. Normally for these Nurgle teams, right, you see Rodders and they're just got so many injuries on them because they keep 2 injuries, right? And not every day you're gonna go buy new Rodders for your team. So you often see Rodders that are a little bit beat up, but Nurgle team kind of okay here. Normally see them like, you know, -1 in armor values and niggling injuries, stuff like that. Lizardman team's gonna push up at the left side. And will Lizardman team go for a quick score? I don't know. I don't think I would, but I guess maybe setting up for the worst because Claw, Mighty Blow, piling on could be a thing. Nurgles, and look at that, he's actually going to reroll quite offensively. Really wanted to get the hits on that Saurus, and actually just kind of fixes the cage a little bit. Yeah, those Tomb Guardians, they also have the decay. And yeah, that's also the thing you see on those Tomb Guardians. You usually see those Tomb Guardians, and they also have a bunch of injuries on top of whatever they have, niggling injuries and the -1 in armor value, -1 in movement, stuff like that. Because people will keep those. You just can't keep the -1 in strengths and stuff like that. Maybe not even the -1 in armor value because of that decay. It just kind of depends after a while. Lizardman team. Foul appearance. Saved one of those hits here. I think it was right over here. So Nurgle Warrior, he's going to stand up true, and then after a Beast of Nurgle hit here, and perhaps a supporting hit there by this man there. Actually, still going to be one-die blocks there. So he'll hit the skink first. But nope. Nopers on that one. The blitz. The blitz. And then the defender down. Will it be good? Yes, it's going to be an armor value break. Just going to be a stun. And it's going to get support hit for this Pestigore to come through here. Maybe get the 1-die coming up. I think the 1-die is okay. 2-die. Oh, he's got the 2-die with the guard here. There we go. Get the 2-die. And get the piling on. And the mighty blow with that claw. Does get the hit in, but doesn't make too much more out of it. Nurgle, he will get the push combinations and save the Rotter. And he's going to be able to get to the ball carrier. Skink, I think he's just going to move back. This was just kind of a shadow play, like, ooh, I'm going to go to the left side, guys. And then, no, I was kidding. I was going to go back. This thing here is for the Lizardman team, right? You always keep a skink right next to the ball carrier so maybe you can hand off to him instead of making those dodge rolls or something. But here you leave a skink on the right side over here so that worst come to worst, right? You run along the right side or you run along the back and then you get the handoff to this other skink and then he is wide open and there you go. He's going to be off to the races. And this could actually be something that the Lizardman team could do. And that is the danger of playing against the Lizardman team. So much movement allowance that you have to think about. Skinks is going to do a couple of go-for-os. Will he get the handoff or is he going to do the pass? No, he's not. He's just going to hold the ball and try to dodge away yet again. And not going to get there. Unreliable at best, tell you what. Yeah. Oh, it's a 5+ handoff? Ooh. Oh, that's right. Oh, don't forget about the disturbing presence, guys. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about that. Oh, man. Nurgles. They're so dangerous to play against. They're so dangerous. Don't forget about the disturbing presence. And the Beast of Nurgle with the other Nurgle warrior. Oh, man. Actually, there's 3 of them there, so what's that? That's a 6+ on that. They're so spooky. Yeah, GFI, no reroll. But I guess maybe wanted to just continue to stay out of range of this Rotter getting in there, right? So didn't want to get blitzed, probably. So went for the GFI without the reroll. So there we go. Gets that hits there in Lizardman team. Oh no. Nurgle's couldn't get. Oh man, Beast of Nurgle hasn't really done much. He's got that hit in earlier to that skink, got that level up, but that's about it. That's all he's done. Other than that, I've just seen him on the ground more often than not and also being really stupid all by himself. He's gonna use Fluffy to block with. You know, that's actually a good question. Why is he using Fluffy to block with, right? Fluffy. His name's not Fluffy, it's Yazov Gunk. Oh, the skink. He's gonna try to jump out of there, but unfortunately, gonna get 1 and 9 there on that dodge away. as pointed out earlier, can't do the handoffs because it would be absolutely against a whole bunch of disturbing presences, which would be a -3 right there. To the handoff, and it'd be like impossible for the catch. So just trying to run away with it, and actually would have been okay-ish. But with the two heads Pescor in the backfield, he would have absolutely gotten blitzed, and there would be no support. So probably would have had to go by himself, I think. But with that failed dives now, we won't know for... We won't know. We just won't know. Oh, death injury there. And that's what I'm talking about. But it was a... What is it? A warrior? Oh. Who's going to get that death injury? And he's going to have a new rotter. Welcome to the team, new rotter. I guess that's the nice thing here, right? I mean, sure, rotters might end up with loads of injuries, but if you get some death injuries, you get free replacements. Yes, indeed. Well, rotter though. He's going to go out, and so the Lizardman team, he has a shot at maybe getting to the ball carrier. And should be able to get that blitz off. About damn time. Nurgle needs a new handbag. Yeah. They do. Anybody needs new handbags. And if you're a guy, it's totally a man bag. Oh, death injury. Well, at least the Lizardman team is going to go ahead and get to that ball carrier. He's got the rock again. Rotter! He's having dreams of grandeur. He's like, that other rotter did it. It's my turn. Or actually, did he make the touchdown before? I like these rotter touchdowns. I'm for them. These guys need to have the limelight every once in a while. And I guess getting blocked on you guys, good idea. And the Horns blitz gets himself out of trouble. Doesn't want to get surfed. And we'll be able to hopefully help out to this ball carrier. Ryder should see a dodge away. 3 more turns left. Lizardman team needs to recover somehow, some way. Skinks. This is the danger of playing a Lizardman team though. As I said, why don't we see any more Lizardman teams? And I think it's really because Skinks, once they get by the front 4 strength, 5 strength crack score front line, it's just, what are you going to do? Hold up with the Skinks? I don't think so. But he will get a blitz through. Dreams of adequacy. I will be relevant. And he will be able to post up the SARS up there. And should get a 2-die block coming up. I think. Yes, he's going to get a 2-die block after taking away the assist right there. We'll get the 2-die block. Just going to be a push. No more rerolls. Let's push him back 1. And that's about it. Skinks can move up. Get the support here for the 2-die block on the Nurgle Warrior. No foul appearance this time, but just a push. Not what he needs here. And Riders are a little bit in trouble here. Can he actually score it, guys? That's the real question. Croc score, getting into it. Get the KO. He's going to be able to get another of the Nurgle team out. But damage already created here on the right side. Left side's almost irrelevant at this point. 3 more turns left for this Nurgle team. Can he score it? Take the beast out and give him the old Yeller treatment. I know. He keeps either going really stupid, and you know, when he was by himself going really stupid, that's not necessarily his fault because that's a 50% chance. But I mean, the other times, it's just been what the heck. Oh no, and more what the heck moves, and it's going to be the Rotter going fail that. Gonna fail to dodge due to the diving tackle. I think maybe have miscalculated there, maybe forgotten the diving tackle, but luckily for this Nurgle team, we got the Rotter, or the Pestigore there, with the catch on the bounce, and he's going to be no worse for wear. Lizardman team still needs to blitz down the ball carrier. In fact, it's going to be the more dangerous ball carrier. And here's where guard would have been nice for the Beast of the Nurgle. Sergeant. Well, they're the one die, the block though, the 2-die block. Oh no, death injury. Death injury there. Nurgle warrior. Regeneration failed. Oh, tit for tat right there. But Nurgle warrior though, he's gonna be out of that man there. And that's gonna be great. And whoever wins here will face off against the depleted Chaos Dwarf team. So at this point, Crucifer's like, yeah, more injuries, more hits. Come on, come on. Looking like the Nurgle team's gonna win it though. There's a couple of more turns left to play, and Lizardman team. I don't even think the Lizardman team can actually make this touchdown now. Yeah, so Lizardman team actually has lost the game. This is actually a lost game because none of the Skinks are in scoring range. Maybe give it the crack score for the 5+ 5+ catch on the handoff and the 5+ dodge away. I don't think so. I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it hurts to be the Lizardman coach. Going all this way, only to get stoppered up by this Nurgle team. Both sides playing a slightly questionable at some points, but I think more so the Lizardman team, where I don't know. I'm absolutely hating on that apothecary usage, and then some of the other plays that was made. But foul appearance coming through, and as I pointed out before, that handoff play, normally a thing for the Lizardman team, and hell, maybe just couldn't get his normal weapons out. You know what I mean? I think normally you would see, as I said before, a lot of Lizardman team coaches would put the Skink on the right side like that, and then if the defense goes too hard on one side, gets the handoff, and then gets the Skink at the back right side, and then nobody could get to him. So that's absolutely a strategy for the Lizardman team. But as Sergeant Oddity here has pointed out, too much disturbing presence does nix that idea. Turn 16 now, and with the Lizardman team not able to get his touchdown, we are going to see the Nurgle team make it to the next bit. But will he get this touchdown? And it's going to be the Pestilor too. Let's see here, blitz through. That's going to be a thing. Defender down die, perfect dice here. And just needs to walk it in for the touchdown afterwards. Going for it twice, and that's it here. He will get the touchdown, and he will go through 2-0 Mishapz. Big Papa's in the house. And again, if you could just kind of relive the moments there, the Lizardman team, just too many injuries there being caused by the Nurgle team after the poor apothecary usage there. I mean, I just don't understand that usage there, and in the end was not able to get the Sars back up from that death injury. Could have spared him at least. In the end, it wouldn't have mattered, right? Because the Sars would have been out, and then the Nurgle team still would have been where they're at. But I mean, at the same time, you could have been sparing your death injury there. Guess in the end, it didn't really matter, but it does matter in the psyche sense of things, right? I mean, part of Blood Bowl is psychology, right? Check out the dice rolls though. Pole here, as you can see, failed a whole bunch of armor value rolls, and that's actually a good thing, as well as injuries. So was 37% chance there, not 37% chance, but 37% there on the armor value breaks for him, so that was kind of bad. And then the casualties, got one here, and then dodge rolls, actually about 50% chance on those. And I guess that's about right, but still, failed it more often than not, and that's Skinks for you. Go for it rolls, looking okay there. Foul appearance, got one too many, I think. 78% on there. So should have been what? 80, more like 80 something percent, right? Because it's 1 in 6 chance, right? Oh man, wake up after KO, pick up rolls, boneheads, piling on failures. That's good. And then Big Papa's in the house. I really feel like these should be flip-flop, right? Anyway, so failure is good here. So Lizardman team also had a bunch of armor value breaks, bunch of injuries being caused. Fireball though, and that's another thing too as well. The wizard usage at that front bit, it was just, I don't know. Even if you gotta think pessimistically, right, a little bit when you play it. And sure, he got the ball carrier down and got him out. Luckily for the Nurgle team, didn't go out for long, but still, the fireball uses didn't really produce much. Couldn't get a follow-up afterwards, and there goes all in one shot right there is the small advantage that you may have had for the game. Pickup rolls, diving tackle failures. Oh yes, and that is right there a bad thing to have. You don't want to fail the diving tackles. And unfortunately, Nurgle team failed it. But luckily, the Pestigore ends up with the ball anyways on the more dangerous threat. Really stupids. Whole bunch of them. But again, I think, what, 3 of them were without a friend, right? So, I mean, I guess you can't really talk bad about that beast of the Nurgle. But man, he really was a non-factor after the one casualty that he caused on the Skink. And that's it. So check out the brackets. As we see, we're now on the quarterfinals. Hey, look at that. As I said, guys, you don't forfeit in the Champions Cup because that will forfeit any future cups that you could be in there. So 2 people actually forfeited, and we are where we're at. We should have had a couple more games to cover, but that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. We're gonna see more quarterfinals. Oh, we're gonna do the predictions real quick, but we're gonna see more quarterfinals on my channel. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button, and also you could subscribe as well. Definitely check me out on YouTube as well if you don't catch me live. That's right, you forfeit future cups if you forfeit any time during the tournament, because the admins have had it. We've had it. You cannot resign. I mean, you can resign, but you can't just forfeit your match. You gotta play it through. Yeah, it's actually in the rules in the Champions Cup. It tells you if you do make it and you cannot play it for any reason, for any, you know, then you can't forfeit. Forfeiture or conceding. So when the Ogre team had forfeited his match, or actually conceded the match, then he can't do that. Yeah, he can't do that midway, and he can't concede the match. Conceding the match is also different. I mean, the thing about it is, you can concede the match beforehand. Thank you so much for that follow, Arno. But you could forfeit the match beforehand, but you need to talk to a admin, and Lucky Luck Luke did not, to my knowledge, talk to any of the admins. Thank you, EcoStar, for that follow. But to my knowledge, he didn't talk to any of us. So Lucky Luck Luke's cannot be eligible for any of those future cups. I mean, that's a big one there. I mean, that's a big one. He needs to talk to one of us. And I even told Debaser to tell him, and Debaser gave me the copied message saying, okay, I told Lucky Luck Luke, and actually copied the message to him saying, hey, you need to talk to the admins. And to my knowledge, there was no talk, and so there you go. He can't play anymore. I mean, sure, things might happen, emergencies, you know, somebody might be going to the hospital, whatever. Okay, just talk to us. Anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about these predictions here, yeah? So, Jumpy Jim's Rats taking on Debaser's Chaos team. And I really like the play of Debaser's. And he, you know, took out the Praetorian team, got the resignation there, and facing off against that team there. And the nice thing about Jumpy Jim's Rats, I have to say, is that he plays Very unorthodox, and I like that. But I think he keeps playing like that, and it might be, it might not be good enough for him to win the game. I just don't know. Some of these times he takes these awful tries at it, and you just go, what the heck is that all about? He gets the 5+ dodge with the 5+ pickup roll with the 1-die blitz. I mean, what the heck is all that about? But it works out, and then suddenly he's okay for it. And then in the last game, he did 4+4+ dodges. Now I understand that it was a little bit of a desperation moment, but he got everything, and then was able to get the ball out, and then was able to convert it for a touchdown afterwards. So a little bit lucky, I'd say, a little bit. But that's the thing about Skaven team, right? They thrive on opportunistic plays and having a little bit of luck as well. So I like how he's playing out. He's going to be down a gutter runner. Let's check out the Basers team real quick. Hello, Dwarf. And it's going to be the Chaos team. If he doesn't have too much tackle, then Skaven team might be okay. But it looks like 4 guys with tackles. I'm going to go with the Baser for this match here. But again, I really like Jumpy Jim's style. I think at this point, that's the only real way that he can kind of get those W's. It's just keep the opponent off balance and continue to make your plays and make it to where it's a lot more uncomfortable. Best of luck, have fun. This Chaos team's going to move on as well because Khemri team's so beat up now. Not enough weapons, I do believe, and so the Chaos team of Sean 18 should be making it through as well. Knights of Good, after getting a Rompa Stompa on the Underworld team, 4-0, is going to be taking on a Necromantic team who really, and again, Barfest, he resigned his match. I don't know what happened there. So the Necromantic team has been making it through, and he hasn't even played any matches. Well, he played against the Ogre team, but the Ogre team resigned midway. And then the Norse team here, he didn't even play. So I don't even know how good this team is. How good is Limasail? I don't even know. Nonetheless, though, I think just because of the, let's see, Bretonnian team took on the Amazon team, took on the World team, Necromantic team's turn. I think I still like the Necromantic team, although Bretonnian team, they look pretty good. Let's just check them out real quick here. Let's see here, Limasail. Let's see here. I think I'm saying that all completely wrong. Let's see here. Well, okay, we got Eusebio, the Knights of Good. He's got the +1 strength for both of these blockers. And then tackle here, tackle there. Wrestle for just about everybody. I don't know. Lineman with the wrestle. I like that, I guess. And then Necromantic team just coasting his way through. Nobody with the tackle ability. The Knights actually might be... well, he's got 2 guys. The Whites and the Werewolf. Might be okay. But, oh man, why am I hating on the Bretonnian team so much? 1900 to 1890 as well. So, very close in team value. So, both of these guys, no real advantage either way. Let's see here. +1 in strengths. Man, this Bretonnian team actually looks pretty good. I'm going to have to give it to these guys here. I'm going to go for the Bretonnian team. And that's really because I don't know how well the Necromantic team plays. Alright, so let's go ahead and choose the Bretonnian team. Knights of Good. And then, oh boy. Nurgle team, who is down the Nurgle Warrior. And then Chaos Dwarf, all kinds of down Chaos Dwarf guys. Let's see how many guys he's down. That's the question. Let's see here. Oh man, death injuries. 2 death injuries. Chaos Door Blocker, he's out. And that's the Mighty Blow piling on Stand Firm one as well. So what, only 2 guys with claws that you have to worry about if you're the Nurgle team. And also going to be down the main ball carrier with the +1 strength and sure hands. So he's down the main ball carrier, down a whole bunch of Chaos Door Blockers. He's going to get loner players, but they'll all be hobgoblins. And 1490 as well. And then you take a look at the Nurgle team. Where are they at? Big Papa's in the house. Yeah. The gutter runner on Jumpy Jim's team. Yeah, he's a bit disgusting, but I mean, we've seen him a whole bunch of times win the game by himself, and I don't know if he can continue doing it every single game. Can you keep putting the game on his shoulders? I don't know. But Mishapz, look, he's got a strip ball, tackle, and wrestle Pestigore against a Chaos Dwarf team who has no sure hands. And he has his full complement. Sure, he bought another Nurgle warrior, so he's okay. 1790 team value. So Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team, thank you for that follow, Orchid Bob. Chaos Dwarf team, well, don't forget, I mean, it says 1490 now, but look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 people, so he's going to have 3 loner players come in. So 3 hobgoblins going to come in and add to the team value. So, what are hobgoblins? They're like 50k? So like, you gotta add at least 150k. They might be more, I'm not exactly sure. So you gotta think that you have to add in 120 more. So that's what, 15, 16, a little bit over 1600? 1650 at the worst. So he's only going to be up, maybe up a wizard. He could get a wizard, 150k. Well, he can throw in 40 more k on top of that. So we don't know who he's going to see. But we're not going to see any really crazy, inducements. It's just going to be the normal stuff. Boy, too bad that Nurgle warrior died. But I guess it was just the Black Guard one, and not necessarily the Mighty Blow Claw one. Like that. Pestigores with the Mighty Blow and piling on with the Claw ability. I mean, just lots of guys with Claw. I think Chaos Dwarves are going to be in a little bit of trouble here. Rotters are going to be in the front line, I think. And he's got plenty of riders come in, so yeah, Big Papa's in the house. Unfortunately, even though I'm rooting for Crucifer to make it, I think the Nurgle team's going to have the better of this match right here, so that's it. Guys, thank you again. 4 more teams left to play. Quarterfinals. Match up. All the action right here. We're going to see all of these guys play. Hopefully no more resignations before the games begins. But that's right, guys. That is in the rules. You cannot resign a match, especially midway. You can't concede anything, otherwise you will not be eligible to compete in future cups. So that's that. Alright, well, I feel like we've been through a lot together, guys. Bite Size Center, very much a pleasure to see you. Bromeister as well. Also, nice to see you as well. You guys seen me plenty of times, so I really appreciate you coming by. And hopefully you guys will see more action here. You guys take care and have a good evening.